Joining me now to discuss is former Spirit Airlines CEO Ben Baldanza. He's also the co-host of Airlines Confidential. Ben, it's great to have you on a pivotal day here for the travel industry.
Good morning, Seema. It's great to be with you, and Happy New Year.
Ben, from what you shared with us before, you think that this could have been avoidable. What do you mean by that? What could have the airlines done better here?
Well, here's the thing. During busy holiday periods, and the end of December is the busiest, but also Mother's Day and other important family holidays, airlines typically see an increase in sick calls from crew. And so they're usually more built up and have more reserve capability. What the industry has struggled with, we saw this in the summer, and what they are struggling with now is putting out too many seats for the amount of employees that they'll actually have to run the flights. So I think the industry would be better off if they scheduled fewer flights, knowing that they could launch those flights and run them successfully. It's obviously very disappointing for customers to be canceled during a holiday period. And the way for the industry to get back in shape for this is to better match the schedule team with the operating teams.
It's tough because finally a big rebound in demand. The airline's probably very excited that finally we're seeing this level of demand. Let's put out more flights and increase capacity. But to your point, maybe they sort of overpromised. We saw 5,000 cancellations over Christmas weekend. Do you foresee more this week?
Well, I hope not, and I hope that some of the sick calls will drop a bit, we hope, over the next coming days and so. But the important thing here is that it is a good problem in a sense for the industry, in that there is a lot of travel demand, like you said. People want to get together with families over holidays. People want to get out of their home. That suggests positive momentum as we go into 2022 for airline travel. The key is matching up that supply with the demand.
Could this present an opportunity for those who like a deal? Do you think prices will come down in the coming days because of the staffing shortages and so many flights getting canceled? Passengers or travelers in general saying, you know what, let's just take a seat back. Let's not even get on a plane right now.
Well, the next couple of days, that might be a challenge as airlines are trying to figure out what flights are actually going to fly and which aren't. But certainly as we look into the post-New Year's travel into January and February, I expect that there'll be very good travel deals for customers.
Biggest piece of advice for travelers who are getting on a plane in the next coming days? Do you book with miles? What other advice do you have?
I think the best thing you can do is continue to check your flights. Go to the airline's website. There are also many apps that check these. Don't go to the airport until you know for sure your flight is going to operate, and then just be patient. Bring a good book or bring a couple of good movies on your apps, on your smartphone, so you can have something to do while you're waiting for the flight to go. Patience is the key during these kind of times.
Of course, the staffing shortage is just getting, sort of accelerated by Omicron and this variant and pushing more people to call out sick. Are there ways the airlines can use this as a learning lesson for 2022? Ways that they can hire better? Recruitment, how does that become a bigger priority next year?
Seema, that's a terrific point. I think that's right. Airlines in general are in big time hiring mode right now because they know that they're going to want to fly more flights in 2022 than in 2021. So airlines are hiring thousands of people now. And it's not just hiring, but it's also onboarding properly, meaning training people, making sure they understand, how to deal with conflict, how to deal with the systems at the airlines and things. So airlines across the U.S. are in a mode today where they're hiring thousands of people and bringing those people on board in a way so that they're ready to serve customers is one of the bigger challenges of the industry as we go into next year.